Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing BlitzStream on leadchess.org. We're playing a little match. This is Kevin Bordy. He's a streamer on Lead Chess, and he has a nice little stream going. I highly recommend you check him out. I think he's about 2,300 FIDE. I don't believe he's a title player, but yeah, he's got some good stuff there. So go check out his channel on Twitch. So I just happen to have some time this afternoon, so I asked him if he wanted to play a little match, and he agreed. So we're gonna play like a 10-game match, and yeah, it should be fun. Give a check here. I have to be mindful of the dual threats of knight c2 and knight takes d5. Now, he can't take on d5. Well, he certainly can't now, because I would have played rook d1. So I'm liking our position so far. Maybe he's going to go b5, but I can play bishop takes b5 in the event that he does that. Let's just go here. That was actually, could have been a bad move by me, had he played b5 potentially. Let's go back with our rook. We'll go king f1 just to guard the infiltration square. Let's go here and attack his rook. I think I can take now. Not sure about this position, though. This maybe wasn't so good by me. Okay, let's bring our rook in, try to infiltrate a little bit. I might lose h2, though, is the thing. Let's give a check here. Let's go. Let's take here and threaten rook a8. Okay, this could get a little tricky because he's going to take here and I go like this. Oh no, I'm getting mated. I'm getting mated. Rook h1. All right, lost the first game. That hurts to lose the first game of the match. Okay, he's playing a Grob. He's a Grob guy. I actually think I remembered that on his stream, actually, the fact that he likes this opening. So we'll see how this turns out. That's a shame to lose the first game. I'm just going to go here and try to put my bishop on g7. Maybe... Okay, now I have to play f6. This is kind of ugly, isn't it? Maybe bishop f5 soon? He can just play d3. I place e4 instead. Alright, so we have kind of an ugly position to begin with. To begin the match. Can't really take on g5 because he has d5 with tempo. So we'll do it this way. I have a really cramped position. This is nasty. Okay, I'm going to take this, and I'm not going to take on d5. I'm instead going to try to knock out this pawn. Okay, so we'll succeed in winning c5 and maybe d5 hereafter. Let's see if he wants to trade queens, first of all. We'll be pesky and offer a queen trade. I doubt that he wants to do that, because then like his initiative is dissipated. Let's go queen b5. I'm hitting the bishop. b8 is guarded by my knight, so I don't have to worry about that. And maybe I can take here and hit his queen. He like insta-responded, so with a good move too. Now I gotta watch everything. This is bad. Okay, let's just take. But he's probably gonna mate me, I think. Knight e6. Ugh, ugly. All right, losing both games. Well, I'm down 0-2. He has a good blitz player, or bullet player. You can see by his rating. Got to get back in the match. He's playing an offbeat line with bishop f5. Sometimes it takes a little while to adjust to somebody's style, you know. Let's go here. Let's see if he plays knight b4. Plays knight e5 instead. Okay, and then I guess queen b3 and maybe bishop e3 to come. All right, I'll grab that pawn. I don't see why not. Let's take this one too. This pawn's attacked. Can we grab here? Just be super greedy? No, I'm not going to grab that one. I'm going to play here. If knight d7, maybe knight b5, I'm thinking. Okay, let's grab this. He's playing for an attack now. It's pretty clear. But we have defenses available. Rook c8, maybe? But I can take e7 if he does that. Okay, this game should be a win for us. I would hope. Hope I'm not blundering anything on e4. I don't think so. Just going to push this pawn, push the d pawn. Let's go here. He's probably going to chase me with his rooks because he can't do a whole lot else. Okay, maybe knight e7 coming. Let's take. Come here, centralize the queen. If f4, we can just take it with our bishop, so that's fine. That one... let's play here. Okay, he's going for the attack. All-out attack. Let's just defend. Oh, but I lose. Okay, he got his move order wrong, though. He should have taken an e3 first. This way he loses too much material, I believe. Let's go take that bishop, and then we're going to win. Knock out this pawn. Okay, we'll come up with our king. Let's checkmate in a couple. All right. So 1-2. Let's play e5 this time around. Just want to play something like logical. Get a decent position. I'm not going to be refuting the Grob in the first attempt here. Maybe I can get my knight into h4. This looks kind of nasty. Probably rook g1 is what he should do. Plays king g1 instead. Okay, let's play e4. Seems reasonable. I'm not going to take that bishop yet because I don't have to. He's just playing to reinforce. Let's go g5. See if we can get him to trade. And then I have this nice open f file to work with. And maybe he'll play c4. I don't know. Okay. Now I'm going to try to like come in on h2 perhaps. This looks really bad for him. So if I give a check, he has to block with his bishop. And then maybe come over here. Play for an attack this way. This is a weird position. Let's bring this knight in. Okay, we'll come back now. You can take f3. He does. And then, guess we'll take here. We'll grab some pawns. Whoops, I meant to play a5. Didn't mean to do what I just did. Okay, let's push some of these queenside pawns. He's infiltrating. Gotta be careful now. He has rook g7. And then coming in again. Okay, we have this check. Maybe a draw is decent. See if he plays for a win. He does. Ah, boy. Oh, man. Okay. Rematch sent. That was a good attack by him there. I blew a nice position out of the opening, too. So I'm having some trouble with Mr. BlitzStream early on. Despite, I think, some good positions. Still having some issues. Okay, so he loses the d5 pawn. This is similar to our very first game. Let's give a check here. Trade queens. This should just be an extra pawn. Knight a3, defend this guy. Bring our king up to e2. Okay, let's do this. I know he can maybe swap and then win the a2 pawn, but I think it's okay. Let's just see. I can take and then play knight c2, and then I'll win the a7 pawn. After all is said and done. King c7, yeah. Let's see if he takes here. Because I'm going to play f4 if he does. So he does not do that. Let's try to get e5 in. He's probably not going to allow that. Let's play rook c1. King b6 maybe, bishop c4, attack f7. All right, so he's going to get his knight into f4. Slightly annoying. Yeah, he's playing for the initiative. He's going to attack f2. All right, I gotta try to deflect his bishop a little bit. Pin him. All right, let's take that guy. Let's go here, come back. Let's pin again. Give a check. This This is really complicated because he can win that. Look for a trade. He's waiting on time, though. That's the thing. Let's just make a move. Something or other. Okay, we won that game. So 3-2. Half the game's played. See if he continues with the G4 trend. He does. I liked our plan in the previous game, so I'm going to stick to that. I'm not going to change tack. I'm going to see if I can get this knight into H4, because I think that's a pretty good idea. What a weird position already. It's like some sort of weird Nimzo thing. Yeah, these matches are fun. I haven't played a match for a little while, so maybe I'll try to play some in the future. But as you get to get into the psychology of playing the same person like over and over again, you know. Let's just go here. If he takes on D5, I'll take with my knight, and he can't take B4. So that's the point of that operation. Let's take with the pawn. He's still pinned, so we can't do anything there. We have a huge initiative, I think. It's hard for him to develop. Man, there must be some sort of winning line here, but I don't see it, so I'm not going to tempt fate. Okay, let's just try to take on C3 next move. That's the sole purpose of my previous move. Okay, so now I'm going to get into D3, most likely. Okay, let's go after that pinned bishop. It's very hard for him to free himself. Because he can't castle. His bishop is doing a good job of preventing that. So he's going to run with his king. Oh my gosh. I could win his queen, but I think it's even better to keep him in the danger zone here. Yeah, I mean, bishop c4 is coming. I could have played bishop c4 on the previous move, but... Okay. We are all tied up now. Let's play d4 in this one. He seems to like this early development of the bishop to g4. He says first to 10. Sure, we'll do that. We'll do first to 10. That's fun. Just like a world championship match, right? Like first to 10 wins. Okay, this line again. Ooh, he takes that way this time. Okay, let's do this then. E5, huh? I'll play bishop c4. Maybe he'll trade and then play bishop b4, but then I have bishop takes f7. Nice little tactic. Queen b3 coming. So this is looking good. We're up a pawn. Let's play rook g1 just to attack this pawn on g7 a couple times. Then I can hide my king on g2. X-ray his queen. He probably should get it out of there. He does not. Okay, so in that case, let's play d5. If he takes, I get a nice bishop on d5. So I'm not anticipating that I'll do that. Yeah, g2 still looks like a great square for my queen. Or for my king, rather. Maybe I can take c6. His king is a little questionable right now. Let's bring this back. I'm attacking b7. Didn't notice that. So here I'm threatening c5 and also maybe queen h6. Let's get this check in. If he takes my bishop, I think... well, that's checkmate. Okay, so 4-3 in the match. He's going to a normal opening. Nope, not really. Trompowski. A little bit offbeat for a deep pawn opening. So in this line, you get like this nice dark square bishop to work with. I'll play queen a5. I'm going to see if I can play like knight b6 and then get into a4, perhaps. That would be interesting. Actually, let's play e6 just to guard f5. We'll castle now. I worry about my queen being out there, though. I wonder if that's an issue. I mean, maybe he can play in the long run for something like a3, b4. Could be good. Takes with the bishop. Okay, let's play f5. He can take b7. I guess I'm just going to centralize my rook in that case. He needs to defend this pawn, so maybe... thought he was going to play b3. Let's hide our king. Ooh, now I get to take here. No, okay, I always have bishop d4 check to fully win the piece. So that looks good. Yeah, he's going down a piece, so he resigned. So we got a little lead. Let's play c4 in this one. Just want to test the range of his defenses. We've both been mixing up our openings a little bit. Let's just play like a standard setup. Rook b1, b4, b5. Let's go bishop g5, actually. Maybe I can sneak in the knight d5 move. Yeah, like now I get to do this. Queen f7 should probably be played. Now I'm just pawn storming. a5, b6, etc. We'll attack that pawn on c6. Not sure he can defend that. Well, I guess he can play rook c8 now. Queen a4, he has c5. So I didn't want to do that. Let's go and attack this guy. I want to get my rook into b7. That would be really nice if I was able to do that. Would still be nice. Okay, now we got pressure on c6 and d5. This is awesome. Probably has to play rook d8. We're going to bring the heat here. Knight d4 could be obnoxious as a defense. Let's go. Double the rooks up. Knight c5. Yeah, makes sense. I'm really trying to crank up the pressure. Bishop f8. Now I have d4 after this. Okay, if the knight moves, we win d5. I didn't see that he could actually take that. Let's play e3. I know he can do knight c7, but I thought I was prepared for that, so. Let's try to bring the knight into e5. We have a big time disadvantage right now, though. Oh, he has knight, okay. He had knight a3, he missed on the previous move. His knight is really questionable right now. Maybe I should get behind this pawn. See if we can create a mating net somehow. All right, so we won that on time. A little bit easier to play white there with the knight versus the bishop. Okay, let's play Scandinavian. I heard he's a Scandinavian player as well. Someone mentioned that in the chat, so this should be interesting. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, this is one of the most aggressive lines for white in the knight f3 variation. Let's bring this queen over. Now I have to remember how it goes. Let's play knight f6. Just castles. I think I can win a pawn in this case. Yeah, there's no bishop g4, so that's nice for us. I should just be able to do this, huh? Because now he's pinned. I mean, he can't take because I win his queen on d1. Queen a4, I take d5. We can defend. Yeah, there shouldn't be nearly enough in this case for him. We're just going to be merciless and trade the queens off the board. If queen g4, I have f5, and then I win this bishop. Okay, so got a quick win there. 7-3. Maybe Shigorin variation. Yeah, I like this line for white. I play on ICC, and who's the guy who always plays this against me? Tu Huang. Grandmaster Tu Huang. Except he develops the bishop out to g4. Usually likes to play it like that. Let's choose like a positional continuation here. We'll go knight e4 and focus in on this c5 square, since that is kind of weak. This is just played to stop any intrusion on b4. And then maybe knight c5 could come. That's an interesting move, knight c4. It's a little messy, but it makes sense. Maybe knight back to d2, I don't know. Knight e5 I could do. Let's get this knight in. I can take here. Forgot about that. Okay, let's just run with our king. I'm gonna let him like come into all the way there if he wants. Get our king out of dodge. How about that? Ooh, I had knight d7 on the previous move. I still have it. It's still strong. He's in trouble now. Let's take here, and we'll take e5. This position is semi-collapsing. Let's go here. He is guarding g7, but I can probably win that c5 pawn at our leisure. Okay, we'll take that. Let's go f4. All right. I just need to find some solid way forward. I'm trying not to lose the e6 pawn. I don't want to lose that guy. Let's take this and then play the bishop into f5. Because realistically, what's he going to do? Yeah, this is like checkmate soon. This bishop is hanging on d4. So that's mate next move. All right, so I need 2 more wins. It's 8-3. Let's play d5 in this one. Knight c6 and maybe queen coming to b6. I like this line. He probably has some experience in this line if I had to guess. We'll go quick b5, b4 if we can. It's the usual idea. First we'll do this to solidify the center. I guess you can take on g6 now. But still I get b4 in. This is nice for me. Castles, I'll bring the bishop into a3, and threatening bishop b2. It's a good reply, good defensive reply. How to make progress from here? This pawn is annoying to defend, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do in that respect. Let's take here. I think I might want to trade the dark square bishops, like bring this back. Yeah, I need better defense of the d-pawn. He's trying to attack it right now, pretty clearly. Ooh, I can take here. The knight takes g4. This is a win. Let's go grab that pawn. We'll come back with the knight. Go and attack c3. Mating net, rook g3. All right, he resigned. All right, just need 1 more win. Go back to knight f3. So I think we played knight f3, d4, and c4 against him from the white side. Let's see if he takes on f3. He does. All right, we'll play this endgame. Let's see how this goes. I think this could be an interesting one to play. f7 is hanging. No, it's not. I can't take that. Never mind. Now we go take it. Okay, I'll win that knight and go target this g-pawn. We're pretty solid in the middle, so I think this should be good. Let's just make sure that nothing bad happens on f4. King is nicely tucked away. He's trying to prevent my development with that last move. But we are not deterred. So my knight protects my bishop. Let's go here. I think I can bring my king all the way out to e4. I don't see an issue with that. And then we'll come back with this, or bring this rook over for defense. Yeah, we're doing well here. h4, push this pawn. This pawn's even protected down here. Okay, so we got our 10 wins. So 10-3 final score. Won a bunch of games in a row at the end, but yeah, he started out strong. He had me on my back foot out of the gate. So we'll just tell Kevin thanks. It was a good match. And like I said, yeah, check out BlitzStream on Twitch. Seems like a good guy. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back with another video today. It's Bullet Day, so I'll be playing again. So thanks, guys. Bye.